Hey everybody, it's Chris Russell here in the special effects shop at Silverwood Theme Park again. And lately we've been getting a lot of questions on how we make our props or the things that we do here, because a lot of the things are done in-house at Silverwood. So today we're going to give you a quick tutorial on how we make our Mutagen 37 Zombie Containment drums. What we start with is a steel drum that's an apple juice drum. And they already come to us green. This is what you're going to need to do the project. When you're working with spray paint, you want to always make sure to use some sort of safety equipment and do it in an outdoor area so you're not breathing that. A few chip brushes, gloves to protect your hands from the spray paint, and also some solvent-proof gloves for the contact cement that we'll be using. And then whatever stencil you use, you can make that yourself to go on the drum. For the first step, you want to use flat brown spray paint, okay? And what we're going to do is try to simulate a corrosion, a rusting. We want this to look like this mutagen was put in this barrel 30 years ago and it's corroding and starting to eat through and leak everywhere. So always look at nature, always look at reference the things you find in nature, and the things that you'll notice about rust is that it runs in vertical lines and gravity drips it, and it kind of works that way. So we're going to spray this brown. All right, stage two, we're gonna go in with an orange spray paint. Always use the flat colors again. And we're gonna haze over our brown to kind of set it into the background, right? And then we'll also go in with some random vertical orange stripes like so. For stage three, you wanna get your stencil out that you've made. This is Simple Skull with an M37 for Mutagen 37. And you'll apply your stencil like so. Before you apply the stencil, kind of slightly haze with your gray color, the flat spray paint again, and then apply the stencil and spray it and lift it off. Once it's lifted off, it's going to look really fresh. So to make it set into the background even further and look like it's corroded also, you want to just kind of haze it also with the orange. This is stage four, where we'll apply our rust mix. The rust mix is made, you can't really get this anywhere, you just gotta have to know how to make it. You want it to be the consistency of silly putty, something like that. You want it to hang off and be nice and thick. This is made out of sawdust and flat exterior latex paint. And you just mix the paint, you mix the sawdust and the paint with a drill mixer until you get this nice thick consistency here where it hangs and just kind of like that. To apply the rust mix, you want to be very careful and delicate with it. You don't press very hard, you don't rub very hard. You simply want to trowel it on with your hand and stacking it. It's going to fall, so have some plastic or be working in a shop environment where you can pick up the excess. And you just kind of want to softly and very carefully work with gravity to get it to hang there. Always go around your edges like so and stack it real thick so that you look like you have plenty of that corrosion dripping out. The next stage after 24 hours of drying would be to go in and do a dry brush here. And to do a dry brush, you simply just want to take your chip brush and soak that same orange spray paint in the chip brush like so. Turn it sideways and just hit the tops. You don't want to completely paint this orange. You just simply want to hit the top of it. Your last step after everything's painted is we're going to take some Wellwood contact cement that's made for applying floors and other construction things. And we're going to apply a coat of that. Again, always work in a well-ventilated environment. Always read the instructions for the products that you're using and follow the safety regulations, and wear your safety equipment. You want to use a solvent-proof glove because a latex or a nitrile glove does not react well to this. It'll eat through and get all over your skin, and this stuff's kind of hard to get off your skin. So just take a generous amount of it, and you want to do a coating of this glue over everything that you just painted. Over your 3D rust, you want to put this over the area where you've got your orange dry brush and your chunky pieces. You want to take this and put drips and runs of it like so, and let it just kind of run down the drum. So it's got a nice amber tone to it in the color, and it looks really good when these three colors blend together for a slime. Again, just like your rust mix, this is something that's going to take most likely 24 hours to dry, a couple days, maybe a day and a half or so before it's not tacky. Always do the tops of your drums too. You don't want to do a detailed prop that looks great from all sides and then the top's still a clean lid. So just these heavy drips here, you want to leave those. Those look really good and looks toxic and dangerous. Looks slimy. A nice ooze. Thanks for watching our 5 steps on how we make our Zombie Contagion Mutagen 37 for our new area in the park, the quarantine zone this year. You can see more footage of how we build the monsters and what we're doing behind the scenes by visiting scarywoodhaunt.com to see more videos in the media section, and also buy your tickets to the Scarywood experience there.